G'day Brainiacs, welcome to Braingrade, a channel that brings you quick breakdowns of interesting facts to level up your knowledge. My name is Mr. Braingrade and I'll be your guide by taking you on a quick journey of discovery. In today's episode, we'll be digging deep into our own backyard, the planet Earth. Our story begins about 4.5 billion years ago, when dinosaurs had yet to submit their resumes, and even bacteria were still trying to figure out how to become a thing. In the beginning there was nothing until Earth started to form, from a cloud of dust and gas, circling a young sun. Picture it as a cosmic ballet of dust particles, spinning, colliding, and gradually forming a sizzling ball of rock, what we now call our home. In its early stages, Earth was like the worst sauna ever, with temperatures hot enough to melt rock, forming magma oceans. And eventually, the outer layer cooled down enough, creating a thin crust on the surface. Once the crust cooled, the first oceans were formed from water vapor in the atmosphere, which condensed and fell as rain. Once all this volatility was at an end and everything settled down, is where the first of Earth's tenants would come into the world. But it wasn't what we see now as humans and animals. No, the first life forms, which appeared around 3.5 billion years ago, were microorganisms. And for quite a long time, they pretty much had the run of the place. But around 600 million years ago, the first multicellular organisms started to appear and evolve. Fast forward further through a few more hundreds of millions of years of evolution, natural selection, and probably a lot of awkward first dates. And we finally get one of Earth's most famous inhabitants, the dinosaurs, about 230 million years ago. Now dinosaurs had the run of the place for a few million years. Exactly what they looked like or how they behave is all an ever-evolving theory, as we only have their bones to work off, but safe to say they were giants walking the Earth. But don't get too attached to T-Rex and his buddies, because about 65 million years ago, a massive asteroid hit Earth, crashing the dinosaur party and sending them into oblivion. This caused the dinosaurs to go extinct, leaving room for small mammals, and eventually us humans, to rise up and take center stage. Over its lifetime, Earth's face has been through more changes than we can imagine, and we only know about a few of them. It went from a single supercontinent called Pangaea to the 7 continents we know today, thanks to the movement of tectonic plates. Due to this constant movement, the world is still changing a few centimeters every year. And speaking of change, let's talk about what influences the weather we now experience down here on the planet. Earth's climate is like its mood ring, and it is influenced by many factors including the sun's volatility, volcanic activity and asteroid impacts, all which have tremendous effects. This can even cause variations in the Earth's orbit. And Brainiacs, did you know the Earth isn't a perfect sphere? It's an oblate spheroid, which means it's slightly flattened at the poles and bulging at the equator. Due to this sphere, if you're standing on the equator, you're about 21 kilometers closer to space than if you're at the poles. And no, the Earth is not flat as many people on Twitter and YouTube have claimed. So, how long will Earth be around, you ask? Well, experts predict the Sun will turn into a red giant in about 5 billion years, engulfing Earth. Meaning we've got a fair bit of time left. But it's never too early to start looking for a new neighborhood. And that new neighborhood may come quicker than you think. With the great progress that's been made in space exploration in recent years, with a moon base predicted within the next 10 years. Where to from there? Well, we can't predict the future, but with ever-increasing speed of advancements in all areas of technology, we'll see soon enough. We just need to strap in and go along for the ride. So that's it for today on a quick guide on how our home came to be. We hope you learnt a bit and leveled up your knowledge. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to let us know in the comments if the information you learnt here is above or below your brain grade. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and as always, I'm Mr. Braingrade, and see you next time.